There's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on. We're moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on. We're moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ashland High School. We have an exciting basketball game tonight between Dedham and Ashland, but before that, this is a very special evening, as it is each and every year, where we have an opportunity to honor the seniors from the Ashland Flockers varsity basketball team. We have 3 young men tonight who have had 4 wonderful years in this program, who work hard every single day, have done so for 4 years. It's been a privilege having them, and I'm very excited to be able to introduce them and have them honored tonight. First, senior, a guard. He'll be met at half court by his father, Kevin, and his mother, Megan. Number 15, Andrew McGuire. Up next, a senior, a guard who will be met at half court by his father Michael, his mother Karen, and his sister Chloe. Number 5, Josh Steinberg. And a senior guard. He will be met at half court by his mother Colleen, his father Mark, his stepmom Sherry, his sister Lily, and his sister Ray. Captain number 22, Robbie Rudisill. Can we get everyone, Karen, to come back out? We'll do one with everybody. With all 3 players. Thank you. While they're setting themselves up, let's hear it one more time for all
Just tuning in for pregame festivities here on senior night at Ashland High School. Game's going to tip off in a few minutes. We'll have some welcoming announcements before we get going. Need the Hubble telescope to get so far away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ashland High School, home of the Clockers. Tonight's TVL matchup features the visiting Dedham Marauders and your Ashland Clockers. All of these student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for tonight's competition. Please show your support by making sportsmanship and positive behavior a priority. Please note that any profanity or derogatory comments centered on race, ethnicity, sexuality, or religion will not be tolerated and will subject the violator to ejection. Be loud, be proud, but be positive. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Marauders, senior number 5, Jaden Tamaro. Junior, number 15, Justin Allison Cardoso. Senior, number 20, Sam Milligan. Junior, number 24, Lord Afoso Mpopo. And a senior, number 35, Dante Gutierrez. Dedham is coached by Doug Aitchison. And now, let's meet the starters for your Ashland Clockers. The sophomore, number 2, Igor Sabadini. Junior, number 24, Hugo Rossi. Senior, number 5, Josh Steinberg. Senior, number 15, Andrew McGuire. And a senior, number 22, Robbie Rudisill. The head coach for the Clockers is Mike Norman. He's assisted by Bryce Williams and Kevin Clifford. At this time, we ask that if you're willing and able to please stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Hoops at Ashland High School. Tonight's boys varsity Tri-Valley League matchup on WACA features the Dedham Marauders and your Ashland Clockers. Alongside Rob Silver, I'm Josh Abrams. And Rob, Clockers come in tonight at 2-15, while the Marauders are 10-6. What should we look for tonight?
Well, yeah, you're starting off with a tough question. I mean, it's been a long season, and they've struggled all season. They haven't been competitive in too many games. The two games they were competitive, they won. I look for them to struggle again. I don't really see any change in the other than it's senior night. Maybe that will motivate them, but we'll see.
Sure, and speaking, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, they always play hard, and, you know, they give their all, so it's entertaining from that standpoint, but the results haven't been there.
So as you mentioned, tonight is senior night, and so tonight's Clocker starting lineup features the three seniors, Josh Steinberg, Andrew McGuire, and Robbie Rudisil. They're joined by Igor Sabatini and Hugo Rossi.
He almost got a steal right away as Tamaro handles the ball. We'll hopefully find out. And there's the Lord, Ofoso and Bofo, with a quick hoop.
Score one for the Lord.
So it's 3-0. And we'll get a whistle. We'll go and we'll do Bobby Platinum's spread of the game, sponsored by Marathon Deli. As Hugo Rossi backs in off the top of the glass. Wow. Speaking of divine intervention, that was...
Not sure I've ever seen a shot go in from the top of the board like that.
Yeah. Swarming defense.
Yeah, you were very active early on here.
Wow.
The feed inside to number 15, Justin Allison Cardosa.
I didn't have him as a starter. Did you give me bad information?
I guess
Or
so.
the coach misled you. Wow.
Gonna have to talk to Coach Doug Aitchison after the game because did not have him in the starting lineup. Had his, I think his brother, number 23, Julian Allison Cardosa.
Oh.
Turnover.
So, Clockers get another chance early in the game. Down 5-2, over the shoulder to Rossi. He's got that down from football season.
We're just, off the screen. Drives in, layup, too hard off the glass, but he'll go to the line.
So I was speaking to Robbie's dad, and I guess when they played in Dedham, Robbie was frustrated. They, really tight game. He just couldn't get going. They just, they weren't blowing the whistle. And so we'll see. Maybe he'll get some calls like that tonight.
Early visit to the charity stripe tonight as he hits the first two. Rossi sneaks in for a big offensive rebound there off the missed foul shot. Goes baseline, fires over, pass intercepted there, intended for Sabatini, and here come the Marauders. Sam Milligan handling things here right now.
Very quiet crowd right now. Not sure why. Gutierrez elbows.
Yeah, Rossi went up early, somehow ended up with a rebound, and now Steinberg about to get tied up, fights through it.
Good job.
Yeah.
They're going to have to control the boards and minimize second chances for Dedham. If they're going to have any chance.
Here goes McGuire. Quick running left-hander, and it's in. So McGuire on the board with two.
Two of the three seniors scoring so far tonight. Just need Steinberg to get on the board. Going to be hard from the bench. Is he? Oh, no, he's in there, number 5. So
Yeah, he started.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Long three by Tamaro, rebounded by Rudisil. And there's Steinberg, shoot it.
If you're going to dial long distance like that, you want to put a 1 in front of the number, Rob.
Nice kick back to Sabatini, drives, running floater, no good. Pulled down by Tamaro. Gets it over to Milligan. Nice, little incidental contact by McGuire. Sierra's a little ginger getting up.
Yeah, they bang these, I think.
He just clipped his foot or something, or maybe stays in the game. He'll shake it off. See if it affects his shooting. Yeah, maybe it did. Put back, only one chance. Rudisil gets bumped or kicked.
I think they're calling a kick on the Marauders.
All
So
right.
believe it or not, this is the first boys basketball game we've called together all season. So good opportunity here to make the Igor reference.
Oh, that's right.
Young Frankenstein.
Yes, yes. Always a treat when we can pull in some type of classic movie reference.
Absolutely.
Now, I know you're going to probably somehow try and throw in a Blazing Saddles, sticking with the. Oh, there's
Rossi for
Ross
2.
off the hoop, off the backboard, and Clockers go up by 2. The Marauders playing with a little bit of lack of energy.
But as you mentioned, the Clockers are dominating the glass right now at both ends. There's a turnover, and here comes Rudisil looking for some help. Knows he doesn't have numbers. Over to McGuire, quickly swinging out to Rossi for 3. That is short, intercepted by Tomorrow. Here are the Marauders in transition. Open 3.
Milligan
Drains it.
back in front.
So 3:40 and counting to go here in the first quarter. Clockers down 8-7. Steinberg with the ball, directing traffic for the Clockers. Just through a screen, drives the lane, gets stripped on the way. It'll stay Clocker ball. We got our first subs of the night.
And that is the townhouse sub of the game. Who's coming in?
Well, Igor's going out. I've got Michael Schreiber coming in for the Clockers.
And oh, nice. Couldn't finish. Rossi was.
Wide open in the low.
Yep. Milligan again. This time off the back iron, no good, but
Rossi.
rebound controlled by Rossi. So one and done. Wow. Offensive explosion by Rossi here in the first quarter. 6 points already.
Absolutely. I mean, I know most nights teams kind of key on Robbie Rudisil, and I'm wondering if that's what's happening, that it's opening up some opportunities here for Rossi, and he's making the most of them.
And a steal by Rossi on the mishandled pass down low. Yeah, Rossi hadn't played a lot of organized ball, so every game that he plays, he gets a little more experience and looking good. And Rudisil right in line.
Hustling back.
Yep. That one might have been tipped by Schreiber.
I'm not sure if tipped or at least forced him to alter the shot there. It was way off the mark. Rossi driving the lane and in. So a quick 8 points tonight for Rossi, leading scorer for both teams.
Wow.
And the Clockers are surprisingly up 11-8 with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Good quick ball movement here, and we got a foul on that last pass. That one's going against Michael Schreiber, his first, team second. Saw Jacob Gairo come into the game for the Clockers, as well as, actually I've got a 21 out there and I don't have him on the roster.
Oh, that's Ronan.
Oh, did
With
Ronan change numbers? I had him as 20.
Yeah, he started at 20, but he's been 21 for a while. And I think he cut his hair. He's a little short. Is that?
I don't know who to give
24?
that to. Yeah, let's give it to
Lord.
Ofoso Ampofo. Schreiber drives, draws a double to triple team, kicks it back outside to Ronan. Ronan trying to fight through his screen, over to Schreiber. Going to reset up top to Rudisil. 16 on the shot clock. Padula give and go with Rudisil.
Oh, he's going to take that.
Drives the lane, gets blocked aside, and Marauders come up with it.
Finn Davis bringing it up. Finds Milligan in the corner.
Just off the mark. So
Yeah.
Milligan 1 for 3 from long distance so far tonight. Minute 10 to go here in the first quarter. Clockers with the ball. Padula looks, dribbles out of it. Cross court to McGuire. D shoots the big three just off the mark. Rudisell going in for the rebound. But it'll deflect off of him and out of bounds. Igor checks back into the game, replacing Kevin McGuire.
Why'd Rossi come out?
Maybe just catch his breath.
Well, he's coming back in with 50 seconds or so to go in the quarter. Oh, good ball movement.
Backdoor
Really
cut.
nice.
Yep.
Ward couldn't finish it.
Schreiber controls, pushes quickly ahead to Padula. Padula down the right side, gets a cutting Ronan. Shot gets blocked aside, but the Clockers regain control. Igor, and in. Sabadini on the board for the Clockers. 13-10 Clockers with under 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. Driving baseline, pulls up, jumper no good. Schreiber can't control it. Marauders regain control, less than 10 seconds. In the lane, down low.
Davis trying to find some room, but guarded closely, and he squeezes it through.
Great job by Davis, having some presence, able to get himself squared around, face the basket and in for the layup. So at the end of one, Clockers up 13-12.
Yeah, pleasant surprise. And with that being said, we'll going to take a quick break, get a word from our sponsors, Townhouse Pizza and Marathon Deli, and we'll be back in a moment.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
And welcome back to WACA coverage of Ashland Boys Varsity Basketball. I'm Josh Abrams, joined by Rob Silver. Second quarter just underway. Clockers will start with the ball on a 13-12 lead.
They pretty much did everything right in that first quarter, and Dedham right away, starting with a little more aggressive defense. The key to the quarter for the Clockers, they held the Dedham to pretty much, one and done with their shots, and played a clean game. I don't think they had any turnovers. And yeah, well,
Ronan in a little trouble here.
Ronan is susceptible to pressure, no doubt about it. Oh, it's going up strong.
Schreiber drives baseline, draws the foul. He'll head to the line.
So with that being said, Bobby Platinum's spread of the game, sponsored by Marathon Deli. When looking to cater your next party, office function, home gathering, Marathon Deli's catering menu will provide the best spread in town with a variety of sandwich platters. First bucket was good. I could tell by the applause. Call Marathon Deli, 508-231-1859. Schreiber makes them both, and the spread of the game, 35.5. 108.5 total.
Another unforced turnover this time by the Marauders. Clockers will inbound under their own basket. And Marauders already dialing up another full court press here.
I didn't want to change the line too much. If we were looking at the live line, we might be in the low 20s. See what happens at halftime as Ronan Sandra brings it up, runs into a couple Marauders. Good pressure.
Rossi getting double teamed in the corner, gets it outside. Get a turnover under the basket, it'll be Marauder ball. Just a reminder to our live audience here on YouTube, Rob and I are monitoring the live feed. We're seeing the chat, so special thanks to Joseph and Liam for checking in. Welcome all of you to give us a shout out. Let us know your favorite player, where you're watching, as we always like to acknowledge Clocker Nation coast to coast. Is
Milligan, second three of the night.
yeah.
You were keeping
Was
track.
he-
He's shooting 50%. Sabadini gets it over half court. Rudisill strong to the hoop and finishes his first free throw. And Coach Aitchison does not like what he sees and quick to call a timeout.
Rob, over the years, I mean, Robbie's a senior. How many times have we seen him make that exact move, driving to the hoop and getting the off the glass and in?
Just needs a little bit of space, and he's going to take advantage. So you brought up a good point during that last changeover in the between quarters, talking about Dedham possibly a trap game.
Yeah, absolutely. I talked to Coach Aitchison before the game, and he said biggest win of the season for his team Tuesday night at Hopkinton. They come out with a 2-point win, 53-51. And again, I mean, records-wise, we're expecting this, as Bobby Platinum's line indicates, it's going to be a big, pretty big deficit, pretty big spread here for Dedham. Heavy favorite tonight against the Clockers, but Clocks are hanging right with them and, in fact, have a 2-point lead here in the second quarter.
Yeah, when they faced off earlier in the season, I think 4 or 5 games into the season, it was a 76-38 victory for Dedham. And there was no real reason to think this would be anything else otherwise. And like you said, Dedham playing some of the best basketball of the season. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But right now, Clockers entertaining their fans on senior night.
Got a chilly Friday night here, right in between a couple of snowstorms. Another one coming this weekend. Another turnover by the Marauders. Here come the Clockers. Rudisill one-on-one against Milligan. And he gets fouled on the way.
A little smile by Rudisill.
Good to see. Good
Wonder-
to see him smiling.
Well, I'm wondering if he got
away with
ball or hand or.
Mhm.
I'm watching the replay right now. Hard to say. Rudisill 2 of 3 from the line tonight. Clockers 4 of 5 as a team.
Robbie hits them both. He's up to 5 points on the night. Rossi with 8. Clockers with 19 overall. Oh, a no-look pass cross court.
Yeah, that was. I know.
Milligan for 3. Back iron, no good. Rossi in on the rebound. Tips all the way out to Igor. Up ahead to Rudisill. Smartly pulls it back and resets. Thinks about the 3. Dishes to Rossi. Driving right down the middle. Kicking to the corner for Ronan. Double teamed there. And he stepped on the
line.
stepped
We
on the
saw
sideline.
it,
Yep.
and Ref was looking for it. Good call.
So I'm seeing on the chat Liam letting us know we're doing a great job, Rob. So Liam Downing from Dedham, we appreciate it. We're going to be at least slightly homers. Try to keep as balanced as we can, but nice to get a compliment from an opposing fan.
Yeah, appreciate it, definitely. Oh. Side Gutierrez, and he misses with his 3.
Yep. Clockers got away with one. Steinberg lost his feet there, and he had a wide open look for that 3, but off the mark. Steinberg to Rossi.
Watching them in warm-up. Oh,
Rossi
quick
a little
hands.
dangerous there. He's bouncing, dribbling kind of high. Quick pass ahead just to Igor, just enough to Igor, to Rudisill.
Waited too long. He's got to take that. He's got to take that.
He's in trouble now. Double teamed in the corner. Smartly throws it off of a Marauder defender and out of bounds. So Clockers will reset. 10 seconds, though, on the shot clock. Igor inbounding for the Clockers. Bounce pass inside to Steinberg. Can't handle it, and it'll go out of bounds. Marauder ball.
Tough pass from way out that wide.
Mm-hmm.
Dedham just moving it around the perimeter really well, but
Clocker showing some good lateral movement on defense. Milligan drains another 3.
I don't want to play Milligan in a 3-point shooting contest. He's
Absolutely
got a
not.
nice stroke.
Not afraid to fire either.
No. So Sabadini gets it over to Steinberg. Those quick hands, gotta be careful. Gotta make some quick decisions. And take the shot when you have it. Like I said, that last time Rudisil hesitated, they ended up not getting a shot off altogether.
Quick shot by Steinberg, and he drains it, the three-pointer.
That's what you gotta do, and all the seniors are on the board with that three.
Clockers up by 4 with just over 4 minutes to go in the half.
And there's a steal by, was that Schreiber? Yeah. They get tangled up.
Schreiber with the steal. There was no tangling up. That defender reached out and grabbed him and took him to the floor. So that one's going to go against Sam Milligan. That's his second.
So the leading scorer for the Marauders now on the bench with his second foul.
Steinberg bringing the ball up to the Clockers. Met right at half court by Justin Allison Cardosa. Give and go for Igor.
Oh, looked for Rudisil in the corner.
Rudisil in the corner.
Finn Davis finishing the break and gets the foul. Oh,
So, yeah.
as we often see, a defensive turnover turning into easy points for the other team.
Yeah.
Big
Igor
swing.
guilty at both ends of the floor, first with the turnover and then with the foul on that somewhat breakaway by Finn.
I think Finn was the quarterback for Dedham.
Oh, is that right?
I think so.
Okay, so now it's
Or one of them.
It's a 1-point lead for the Clockers, 3:57 to go in the half. No more full court press from the Marauders. Here comes Steinberg. McGuire back into the game.
Needs some help.
Yeah, all of a sudden the Clocker offense looking just a little static, a little.
Yeah,
lot of
definitely.
less
They're
movement
kind of they're extending the zone and just kind of freezing them up. Jump ball.
Jump ball. Arrow favors the Marauders. Yeah, I mean, Hugo got out to that quick 8 points and was a real force at both ends of the floor. And it just seems like he's quieted down a bit. I don't know if they've made the adjustment defensively, but he seems to have been taken out of the game so far.
Yeah, they definitely seem a little more active defensively, the Dedham team.
Steinberg.
Speaking of being...
Tried so hard to hold that in bounds. I thought he did.
Yeah, so did I. I felt like it was going to, but he saved it.
So Ethan Mastrovich going to inbound here. Back over to Ofoso and Pofo. And there's another turnover. Rossi thought about the long touchdown pass, thinks better of it. Hands off to Steinberg.
Yeah, look how far they're coming out with their defense.
They really have extended. McGuire in the corner, brings it back up top. Over to Rudisil. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Rudisil lining it up for that three-pointer. Feeding quickly inside to Steinberg. Battling for control. Doesn't get it, but it stays Clocker ball here. And we do get a substitution as Malachi Lambert checks in here for Michael Schreiber.
I call him Malachi.
Thank you, Malachi. Okay. You've called more of these boys games than I have this year. McGuire from the corner, just rimmed out.
Now,
Rebound
wasn't it
Marauders.
the Malachi brothers or something from like Happy Days or something?
I can only think of Leather Tuscadero from Happy Days.
Sure.
From the wing, way off the mark. Rudisil with the rebound. He's thinking about going coast to coast. Pulls up. Clocker's going to go into a half-court set here. McGuire flashes the lane, puts it on the floor, gets the shot off, and gets fouled.
A lot of work.
I mean, that's how the Clockers are so successful in the first quarter, is really taking it to the Marauders, driving to the basket,
Before they
drawing
could
fouls.
get set.
Right, exactly. So that one's going to be called on Dante Gutierrez, his first, team's fourth.
McGuire continues the hot shooting for the Clockers at the free throw line. They're now 6 of 7. Looking to go 87.5%. With this one, no, 75%.
Good hustle by Lambert there. It winds up going out of bounds on him, but good effort, good hustle to even try and get to that rebound. Finn Davis will bring the ball up here for the Marauders. Just over 2 minutes to go in the half. Clockers by 2. A lot of steps there in the lane.
Finn Davis with a friendly roll. Did he make his other free throw? Did you get that?
I only had him with one.
Well, he only had one free throw. Did you have him make it? Yeah, that's right. He made it. Come on, create something, Robbie. You can do it. Step back 3. Just a little long. Dedham with the lead and the ball. Up 24-23.
McGuire tried to draw the charge there. No call.
Ethan Mastrovich.
Whoa. Hard pass off the fingertips, off the glass, and right to the Clockers. Here comes Rossi, trying to get it over the center line, met by almost a triple team. Able to get to Steinberg, Rudisil. On the right wing, looking. Fires up. A little off the mark there. Rebound. Thought the Marauders had it for a moment.
See, now that shot by Rudisil, I didn't like it. Only because he had the shot 5 seconds earlier, but he hesitated, then he had to create it. It was there before.
Okay, foul called on Rossi. We're down to the last 45 seconds of the half. Marauders with the ball. Gutierrez feeding inside, and
wow,
off the hands of Tomorrow. Okay, so for the final 34 seconds, Igor Sabatini checks in as Lambert heads to the bench.
So they could play for the last shot. Very difficult to do at this level, to run out 34 seconds.
And again, especially with this defense, just how extended they are. They're running double teams constantly. Clocker's really struggling to find that open man when the double teams come along.
Doing a good job. Mid-range jumper, baseline, Rossi, and he's back in the scoring column. Double digits.
Good touch by Rossi. 6 seconds to go.
Davis gets off a shot, no good. Rebound, no good. And if you're just tuning in, the scoreboard is correct as the Clockers and Dedham battled to a 12-12 tie in that second quarter, and the Clockers lead at the half, 25-24. Any comments or thoughts before we go to break? What's your name, Josh?
John.
Right? Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Rob.
Great to be here, Rob. Appreciate it.
Well, we haven't done a boys game all
We have not
season.
done a boys game all year. But no, what a fantastic, entertaining first half from the Clockers. And again, got to wonder if this is a trap game for Dedham, coming off their win of the season against Hopkinton Tuesday night, a tight 2-point win there. But Clockers are due for one like this. They've been putting in the effort, putting in the time all season, and what a time for them to come together here on senior night.
It would be a great exclamation point to Rudisil's career and Steinberg's career and Andrew McGuire. So I think I can hear the Coach Aitchison yelling from the locker room. So might be a little bit different in the second half. But we'll be back here on WACA. We're going to get a word from our sponsors, Townhouse Pizza and Marathon Deli. Appreciate you watching. Please come back. We'll be back in a moment.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
Friday night in Clocktown, and if you're just joining us, where you been?
Chilly is how it is for the Dedham squad right now, as they find themselves in a very very surprising 25-24 deficit here to our Ashland Clockers, and it must be contagious because I was watching over on Kevin Anderson's computer there the girls' game, and the girls are leading after downtown Abby Rosenfeld just hit another logo 3. That's her thing. 47-44 with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Wow, good for them. They played so many close games this year.
And they're without Ava Vitti tonight, believe it or not. So
yeah, when they missed Abby Deaver the other night.
Yeah, Abby's back. I saw her make a nice bucket. As right away, Tamaro hits a 3. And Dedham retakes the lead. Really extending the defense this time. Inside out.
Terrific passing.
Beautiful.
And McGuire lands one at the end of the rainbow, answering right back with another 3. Seeing Milligan back in the game here for the Marauders. He had 2 fouls and took a seat on the bench in the first half.
And it's
Gutierrez for 3.
Yep. Much better ball movement by Dedham, playing with a lot more focus. Good drive and kick out.
Both
the
Marauders
Clockers can match them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both Marauder 3s coming from players who did not score in the first half. Rudisill double teamed on the wing, inside over Parasi, back up top. Good passing, quick movement. Rudisill had the shot,
That's
passed
what
it
I'm
up.
talking about. That's the one he's got to take.
Steinberg shot clanks away, and Marauders come down with the rebound. Marauders up by 2, just about 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Milligan from way downtown knocks it down.
Milligan on the island.
Guess he took my advice. He found that 1 to put in front of the number.
Speaking of, logo 3s. That's his 4th 3 of the night. And quickly, Dedham with their biggest lead of the night, 5 points and possession.
Yeah, they seem to have shaken off that first half malaise. So Ofoso and Pofa had found a great pass there. Open teammate on the low post. Justin Allison Cardosa couldn't come down with it, but he drew the foul. That one goes against Steinberg, his first.
This is their second trip to the foul line tonight. They missed that one. They're 1 of 2 from the line.
Steinberg bringing the ball up here for the Clockers. Just under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Rudisill guarded closely by Milligan. Brings it up to the top, over to Rossi, fires for 3. Well off the mark, and there's another rebound for the Marauders. And again, Rob, we made that point in the first half. The Clockers doing a great job on the glass at both ends. It's not happening so far tonight. Another offensive rebound for the Marauders. Wide open 3 here for tomorrow, and he nails it.
Just like that, the lead is 9 points. I mean, if we're going to be truthful, as we always are, that was an ill-advised shot by Hugo Rossi.
Absolutely.
He's very effective down low, and he can hit the 3, but I think at that stage of the game to take a quick 3 like that, not what they need.
Yeah, I mean, he was so successful in the first quarter, driving the lane, getting his shots. Yeah. And things have really cooled off here for the Clockers early in the second half.
Yeah, I think he, from three-point land, he might be, and he airballed his other 3 earlier, so it's not like he was on fire from three-point land.
Absolutely.
So
just a reminder to our Clocker fans, the best way to keep up with Clocker sports, the Ashland Athletics Instagram account. Athletic Director Kevin Anderson does a great job posting on there, keeping us all up to date on scores, athletes of the week, and so on. Just a great resource all around for Clocker Sports there on Insta, as the kids call it.
All right, so that's something to look forward to. Speaking of something to look forward to, at the next break,
I love your transitions.
Do we have a dad joke of the night?
Yeah, we do have a dad joke of the night.
All right, don't let that.
Wow, Rob, I can't believe you're inviting that into the room.
Yeah, well, I know how much you look forward to it.
I can't be the only one. Back to the game at hand. Clockers with the ball, 5:20 and counting to go in the third quarter. Coming out of the timeout, Steinberg's pass gets tipped, but over to McGuire. Crisscross over to Hugo Rossi, who gets his shot blocked, looked for the foul, didn't get it.
Yeah.
And here comes Tomorrow and the Marauders. Out of bounds, it's going to stay Marauder ball. 26 seconds left on the shot clock. Milligan will inbound here for Dedham.
Going to go deep to Gutierrez. Nope, down low. Nice
Rudisil with the block.
Rudisil.
Yep. Never should have put that ball on the floor.
Yes.
Rudisil ties it up, gets the jump, and it'll be Clocker ball. Heads up play by Robbie. Steinberg dribbling right into that extended defense. Bounce pass to Rossi. Quick over to Rudisil on the wing. Rudisil wheeling and dealing. Almost a no-look pass to Rossi. Didn't have the touch that time. Igor had his hands on it for a moment. Got knocked out by the Marauders. So to stay Clocker ball, just 19 seconds left on the shot clock as Ronan checks in here for the Clockers. And Josh Steinberg catches his breath on the bench. Inbound pass off of a Marauder and off the ref. It'll stay Clocker ball. Inbound to Rossi, up top to Rudisil. Rudisil trying to get some space. Over to McGuire, thought about the three, kicking back out to Rudisil. 8 seconds and counting on the shot clock now. Gonna have to figure something out. Rudisil getting some pressure.
Need some help.
Dribbled right into the double team. Milligan has it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be a backcourt.
No, 30 shot clock violation. They never got a shot off, and they never had possession.
Okay, I never heard the buzzer go off.
No, because Dedham, I think he thought Dedham had possession. And
Yeah.
Never clear possession. So, plus he's watching the game on Coach Anderson's. The scorekeeper's watching. A wide open Tomorrow over there,
Calling for the ball.
Yeah. Tomorrow's hit a couple threes here in this third quarter. He's hungry.
Okay, foul got called on Igor Sabatini, his second. Marauders trying to inbound. Way up top to Gutierrez.
Trying to draw the defense. Does. Gets it to Tomorrow. It's unselfish to Milligan. Back iron. Clockers get the rebound.
Run almost dribbles right into a double team. Here comes Rossi. Bringing it over the center line to Ronan. Ronan driving. Stops. Pops.
Walked, yeah.
It's a late travel call. It was the right call. A little late.
Yeah.
It feels like we haven't had a score for either team in a bit. It's still a 9-point lead now for the Marauders. Biggest lead of the night for either team. Quick foul there on Rudisil.
Third foul in the quarter. First one on Rudisil tonight. So Milligan inbounding. Looking for Lord in the backcourt. Down low again. In the open space is Tomorrow. They pass really well. Nice, crisp, quick passes. Some good defense.
Russo got away with a little bit of a shove there. They do move the ball around very well. I mean, Maybe they aren't perfect passes like right at the chest, but they've been effective moving the ball.
Is that one going to go
against Robbie? 2 quick fouls for Rudisill.
Actually, no, that was Sabatini.
Oh, Sabatini. I saw the
Yeah, I
two.
wasn't sure if they were going to call it. It could have gone against either one, but that's his 3rd foul, and McGuire takes a seat, and into the game is Michael Schreiber.
Yep.
So Gutierrez skying over his defender.
I think it went over the top on Rossi there.
A little too aggressive. Better to be too aggressive than not aggressive enough.
Okay, so Gutierrez heads to the bench.
And by the way, Ashland at 4 fouls, so the next foul will put Dedham at the free throw line.
Just under 3 minutes to go here. Clockers down 37-28. Rudisill on the wing to Ronan. Ronan under getting some pressure now. About to draw a double team. Rossi at the top. Schreiber feeds Igor, driving the lane. Back iron, no good. Great idea. Just didn't quite fall for them there. 2.5 and counting to go in the 3rd quarter.
Tamara to Milligan. Takes the shot. Looks for, wow, his 3rd 3 of the quarter, Tamara. And the lead up to 12. Dedham just everywhere. Rudisill puts it on the floor, gets it to Cassandra for 3, no good. Dedham controls the rebound, and it's Lord. All I know is they're pointing clock a direction, so.
I don't know. They're calling the foul. Foul's going to be on Lord, Ofoso, and Popo. His 2nd.
For somebody that struggles mightily with names, you are handling that one like a champ. I'm can't say enough about it. All I can say is Lord.
I just don't want to take the Lord's name in vain.
No, no one does.
Okay, McGuire, soft pass to Rudisill.
Do you want to announce the assistant coach for the
I do
Clocker
not.
fans at home?
I can get the first name.
You can't do one without the other.
There you go. 10 on the shot clock. Clocker still with control and still have it. Almost turned it over. Still on a short shot clock. McGuire in the corner. Stepped right on the sideline. Out of bounds. Another turnover for the Clocker. So it's really a tale of two cities, a tale of two halves, Rob. You know, all the turnovers that the Marauders committed in the first half. It's turned around. It's the Clockers doing the damage to themselves here.
Yeah, I think it's more a factor of Dedham kind of stepping up and playing their game, just kind of getting woken up at halftime.
No look pass almost proved costly.
Right. Great dump down low. Couldn't finish.
They got to call offensive goaltending?
Yeah. Grab the net. So that bucket's going to go to Justin Allison Cardoso.
By the way, I want to mention that fellow WACA announcer Brian Syed has joined the chat. He also is looking forward to tonight's dad joke.
Yes. Does he know the score? Is he dialed in at all to the girls' game? Oh. Wow, that might have taken out our announcer. We should thank our crew before they...
Before we go down one,
yeah. Who do we got tonight?
Tonight's crew, Jeff Hall, Luis Miranda, Mackie
Kotab.
Macatap Kotab, and Brady Montecito helping out here tonight, making us look and sound good. Tough job. Somebody's got to do it.
We look good because they're shooting our back.
Is that your best side, Rob?
It is. It is tonight.
McGuire forces the turnover, but it winds up back in the Marauders' hands. They're down to 20 on the shot clock.
Wow,
Really
a lot of
tight
contact.
D.
Yeah.
Rudisill on the breakaway, going to be guarded closely.
Oh, he wanted the dunk. He
Yep.
wanted the dunk on senior night.
Brian Batis forced the turnover there.
Finn Davis strong to the hoop.
Hugo Rossi pulls down a big rebound there.
Yeah.
Out to Ronan, 42-28. Marauders have the lead under 10 seconds to go in
That was pretty.
the quarter.
Michael Schreiber with a Nice finish at the rim.
His first points of this half.
Whoa.
No shot.
There will be free throws, though, as Ethan Mastrovich body slammed by Kayatsandra. With 0.4 seconds to go.
Oh, it looks like they're giving the foul to Michael Schreiber.
Oh, maybe that's why Ronan was surprised.
Mastrovich on the board, his first point of the night.
I wonder if he put 2-1 and he saw it as like 1-1. Yeah, but either way, it's not going to affect playing time. Mastrovich makes them both. 0.4. They'll run out the clock. And Dedham outscoring the Clockers 20-5 in that third stanza. And we go to the fourth quarter. Dedham leading 44-30. You're watching boys varsity basketball on senior night here on WACA. We're going to get a quick word in from our sponsors, and Josh Abrams and myself will be back in a moment.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
Fourth quarter action just underway here in Clocktown. Your Clockers down 44-30 as we start the fourth quarter. I'm Josh Abrams. He's Rob Silver. Glad to have you with us here on a cold Friday night in Clocktown.
Well, we'll see if we can get a miracle finish here. Seeing we only put up 5 points in the third quarter, it's going to be tough to overcome a 14-point deficit.
I thought you were going to say we're going to see if the Clockers can heat up.
By the way, speaking
It
of
was
it
sitting
being
right there.
being cold in the gym, I feel like there's like an air conditioner blowing on my back. There is a two-pointer.
Yeah, Rossi for two.
So Rossi now at 12 points, his first two of the second half.
Good block by Rossi there underneath. Another block. Clockers end up with it under the glass. Rossi fighting for it.
And draws a foul. So the refs letting them play. Looked like there could have been a little contact on any of those attempts there by Justin Allison Cardoso, but doesn't get the call. Clockers control the rebound, draw a foul.
Again, that's when they've been most successful, Rob. It's all about controlling the glass.
So they're going to have to play a perfect quarter. So far, they're doing that.
Oh, Schreiber had to go right up with that. 20 on the shot clock.
Ruda still trying to create fadeaway jumper, no good.
He drew the contact. He didn't get the whistle. Long pass over to Finn Davis. Back across now. Met by McGuire.
Mastrovich, they'll let him shoot from there. But nope, they get it.
Oh.
Wow, they're not calling it. Wow.
Going to stay Marauder ball as it tipped off of several players on its way out of bounds. Marauders hold on to it. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Quick inbounds.
Mastrovich gets it over to Davis. He's going to have to shoot. 6 seconds, tied up, and...
Oh, I can't believe they called the foul there. I mean, Brudisel had all ball on that, but the ref didn't have a great angle, and all he saw was the reach-in, so...
Yeah, I mean, considering what they let go before that.
Exactly. So, Brudisel gets called for his second. Marauders bring in some fresh legs. It looks like Gutierrez and Tomorrow have come back in here for Dedham.
Unlike Tom Brady, I'm allowed to criticize the refs. I don't have ownership in any high school teams. So Finn Davis launches a three, goes way long to the, actually benefited his team as they get the weak side rebound.
Yeah, that one's pretty hard off the glass.
Gutierrez down low to Bayetis, who finishes his first 2 points of the night. Lead back to 14. They're just all over Rudisil. He doesn't have an inch. Rossi couldn't finish from close range. It was a nice pass.
Oh, they called it. Rossi tried to draw the charge, but instead he gets called for the block.
Let's see.
So that'll be his second foul. Non-shooting, of course, so the Marauders will inbound under the Clocker basket.
Yep.
Marauders on that possession, a lot of like drive and kick out. Drive and kick out.
Yeah, like the Celtics. And then tomorrow with a rare second half miss from 3-point line. Good job by Schreiber to initiate the contact.
Rossi to Schreiber. Schreiber heads to the line to shoot two. Not sure if we're going to be seeing a timeout anytime soon, so while Schreiber shoots the free throws, why don't we go ahead with tonight's dad joke. We've left the audience in suspense long enough. Schreiber hits the first.
I don't know if you're going to have time.
I'll let it go. Gutierrez, by the way, his third foul of the night.
This is how we keep the viewers. Otherwise, once the dad joke is told,
it's all over.
We have 14 now. It'll just be you and me.
That's right. Okay, Schreiber makes him count. 5 minutes to go in the game. Clocker's down 46-34.
Oh, let's see if Milligan dunks it. Nope, but he does finish. His first non-3-pointer of the night. 14 total for Milligan.
Yeah. Clocker sold out there on the press, and Marauders beat him. Easy hoop. Rossi for a quick two, off the mark. Ronan can't grab the rebound. Marauders end up with it, and they're quickly in transition.
Whoa, there's a few steps.
That was a lot of steps. Finn Davis.
It was a good gather and everything, but...
And Robbie did a great job establishing position under the basket.
Sandra looking for help. Gets it into Rossi's. Oh, good patience. Oh, a little bit wide. Just a bit wide.
Robbie wasn't going to let that one get away.
Wow, and Bayetas is looking for the call. Doesn't get it. Clean block.
Okay, I saw Schreiber come off the floor. He's on the bench now. Ronan, Rudisil, Steinberg, Lambert, Rudisil. Those are your five right now for the Clockers. Gutierrez thinks three, thinks better of it. Milligan for three from the corner. Knocks it down.
Money. He's got a nice stroke.
He's right back on the three.
And the lead is up to 19.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the game. Lambert right at the foul line, over to Rudisil. Inside to Rossi. Tries to back his man down, faces the basket. Follows his shot for the rebound, goes right back up with it off the back iron, no good. Gutierrez with the rebound. Here come the Marauders.
I think I hear a murmur. They're saying dad joke, dad joke, dad joke. As that's Messina.
Fresh into the game, off the mark and out of bounds, Clocker ball, and that'll bring Igor Zabadini back into the game. Ronan heads out, and tonight's dad joke, without further ado, Rob, why did the basketball player sit on the sideline and sketch?
Oh, I don't know why.
He was drawing a foul.
Oh.
Always enjoy basketball-themed dad jokes here on WACA. Rudisil for three, no good. Gutierrez will let this one trickle out of bounds. Marauder ball, 3:05 to go. Clockers down, 53-34.
Is that the Townhouse Pizza Roast Beef dad joke of the game?
I'm not sure if they want to be associated with it, so we're going to leave the sponsorship off of it.
Gutierrez
Marauders had numbers there. Clockers come back on deep, but get called for the foul. That one's
Lucas Whalen, number 10. Didn't know he was shooting. I don't think he knew he was shooting. He just kind of threw it up like gonna throw it over his head.
Looks like that one got called against Rudisill, his third.
The bench rooting for a point by Whalen. Gets it. 20.
Clockers with just 4 points so far here in the third quarter after scoring just 5 in all of the third quarter.
Take it, Robbie.
With such a big lead, the Marauders have really pulled back on that extended defense. 10 on the clock. Rudisill still looking. Pulls back. Down to 5 on the clock. Igor wheels and deals. Outside to Lambert for 3. No good. Play continues. Rebound by the Marauders.
It's Mastrovich bringing up the ball for the Marauders. Sean Lyman to Malachi Lambert from whoever got the rebound for Ashland. Didn't see it. Lambert goes into the back netting.
Rossi pulls down that rebound. Under 2 minutes to go now. Clockers down by 20. Steinberg with the ball. Over to Rossi. He's going to go right down the middle. Off glass, no good. Whelan comes down with it for Dedham.
Yeah, these subs are firing for Dedham. Mastrovich.
Yeah, you'd think there's some free fries on the line here if they hit a certain score, the way they're firing the rock.
Look good, and it is. Ethan Mastrovich. 5 points on the night.
Yep. Here's a couple free throws with a three-pointer there. Minute 16 to go. Clockers now down 57-34. Lambert again from the corner for 3, hits it, and we get a timeout.
You know, it's not because he made the shot, because I didn't mind it when he missed his other 3, but he made a decision. He knew he was getting it and had some space, and he just put it up right away. Didn't think about it. I'd like to see Robbie do a little bit more of that.
Okay, so sports fans, just a reminder, our next live stream will be this Monday night as the Ashland girls varsity basketball team hosts Blackstone Valley Regional VOTEC at 6:30. It's senior night, so be sure to join us right here on YouTube.
Now, I will be in attendance, but I won't be on the mic for that Blackstone game. I think it's you and Daniel.
I think that you're right.
But I will be available to sign autographs and take selfies, whatever. So you want to have a 3-point shooting contest, please come down. I'll be in the gym as soon as they let me out of the office.
And, of course, the boys, they host Holliston on Tuesday, then wrap up their season against Hopkinton on Thursday. Both of those games are at 6:30, and we'll have them both here on WACA. Jacob Gairo into the game now, his first minutes for tonight. He's paired up top with McGuire. Marauders continue to move the ball well around the perimeter. That pass, yeah, they've been crisp all night, and that one sailed out of bounds. More substitutions here for the Clockers.
Yeah, none of the starters are on the floor right now for Dedham.
So yeah, Padula's come in. Owen Wolfram has come in for the Clockers.
As the seniors get a nice round of applause on senior night as the Coach Norman pulls them. And just for you Clocker fans watching at home, the coaching for Dedham, head coach Doug Aitchison, assistant coaches Mark Rella, and thank God Ugachukwa. You heard that right.
That's right.
Thank God. Now, Didn't Providence have like a sham god, or sham god?
Sham wow.
Something like that. I think it was Providence back in the late 80s.
And the final seconds here will tick off the clock. Your final tonight, Dedham 57, Ashland 37. So what started off as a very promising first half for the Clockers. They had a 1-point lead at the end of the first, as well as at the half. Pretty much disintegrated here in the second half, as both teams, I think you could say, played back to the mean.
Yeah, exactly. A scoring drought as the Clockers put up 5 in the third quarter and 7 in the fourth quarter. Total of 12 in the second half. So yeah, it was respectable.
13,
it was
13 in the second half.
57-37, and I had them at 25-24 in the first half.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong score there, 25-24. You're good.
I'm good.
I stand corrected.
I'm good. I stand corrected, but I didn't hear the I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Right again, Rob.
No. Yeah, so that was that. What do we have for scores? I might have, I know we had Rossi with 12.
Yeah, Rossi with 12, Rudisil with
5. Yeah.
Did not score in the second half. Schreiber with 6. Igor Sabatini with 2. Lambert with 3.
McGuire with 6.
McGuire with 6, yeah.
Well,
Steinberg with 3.
Yeah.
So again, for the Marauders tonight, they get a 57-37 win. The boys Clockers will be back here on Tuesday night, hosting Holliston, and then wrap up their season Thursday night against Hopkinton. Both games here at home, both games at 6:30, both games here on WACA.
The gentleman was asking if you do birthday parties. Rattle off all your dad jokes.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
Is that? I was gonna say I don't know how entertaining I would be at a children's birthday party, but okay.
So, the silver medal. We have to give out a silver medal.
Of course.
What do you think? Oh, my back.
I know.
I hurt my back. I went bowling on Monday before the.
Where'd you
Clocker
go bowling?
Out in Auburn. I had to go out there, so I was killing time. Speaking of I killed my back.
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
addition to time, but I did get a 200 in the last game. So.
Oh wow, good for you. I don't think I've ever hit 200.
Oh.
I don't know, maybe.
200
Anywho,
and a broken back. Yeah, so
back
the silver medal.
Yeah, and I'm okay. You can put your back to me. We'd rather have both of us facing the camera. It's all good. So my vote, and again, I mean, you're the final say here, Rob. But my vote would be Hugo Rossi.
Yeah, I think by default, because we have to give it to somebody, we're going to give it to Hugo Rossi.
I mean, again, not just because he was the leading scorer, but also, I mean, he did
a great job on the boards. And
Yeah.
created some havoc on defense. So, a few ill-advised shots, but he earned it.
Absolutely.
So Hugo Rossi, congratulations, the silver medal.
Hugo.
You called it the MVP or something. I heard you and Daniel giving the.
Well, you weren't here, so I couldn't call it.
I was at home and I was watching, and I'm like, it's the silver medal. So,
if you're not here, it can't be the silver medal. I feel like.
Of course it is. It's
do I have your permission?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Right. So, but that's about it. So.
Yep. Okay. Well, we'll just say thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. For Rob Silver, I'm Josh Abrams saying
good night and go Clockers.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the buffalo chicken calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.